What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be teaching you how to play through Dimension Shifter with Snake Eyes or any other fire variant that you're playing, pending you're playing 2 cards. Number 1 card for this combo is going to be Snake Eyes Ash. The other one that gets you to this combo is this. The suboptimal version that I will show you is this. So just in case you don't have Bonfire, but you have these others, then you know it'll help you somewhat. So we're going to put these to the side for now. And we'll just throw these, actually to not confuse, we'll put these up here for now. All right, guys, so this is going to start off with normal summon Snake Eye Ash. Let's say in draw phase, they shifter you, which is the smart thing to do, I think, if you're playing shifter. That way they can't shotgun a witch and get the witch on board, because the witch on board will change the game a little bit and give them a little bit better play. So normal summon Snake Eyes Ash. Effect, we're going to go grab Poplar from the deck. Effect, we're going to normal summon Poplar. Special summon Poplar. Okay, effect, we're going to grab the Temple. The Divine Temple is what is enabling this. So if you're not playing the Temple, I'm sorry. You're going to activate the Temple. We're going to place, a lot of people get to this point and then they're like, well, what do I do? And they'll be like, yeah, I'll just put a Flamberge. No, that is stupid. Do not do that, because your Flamberge, even if you get it out, it's just going to get banished. You think they're going to leave that on the field? No, that's stupid. So you're going to put Oak, and I'll show you why. All right, so now at this point you're following me. Even some of y'all may do this, but here's what a lot of y'all do. You'll say, okay, well, I'm just going to put Poplar and let it get banished, and now I'm going to make a Linkuriboh and hope I survive. No, that's stupid. Do not do that. Keep your Linkuriboh. It's good for your plays. What we're going to do, we're going to go right into an SP Little Knight. So these 2 will get banished. And you're like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? They're banished. Oh no. It's not that big of a deal, trust me, because your hand's probably going to have 2 or 3 hand traps in it. So what IP is going to enable you to do, let me show you. So you pass turn. All right, your opponent is going to say, normal summon Robina, whatever, I don't know. Robina, Fenrir, Vanquish Soul something. You're going to chain Divine Temple, normal. On resolution, you're going to go effect, special, Ash. A lot of people don't realize he can special from the banish pile. Ash effect. Of course, you'd want to put these in defense. But for these purposes, it don't matter. Grab Ash. Ash effect. Poplar effect. Special effect. We're going to grab our follow-up. So you can grab, I would probably grab this. Depending on your hand, we're just going to grab that mostly. Okay. On resolution, do you have anything, Mr. Kashtira player? No, I do not. If they're playing Kashtira, you probably don't want to go into this, but let's just say they're playing the birds. This is up to you. It's up to you to decide that. You're going to go IP, effect. You're going to go into a 4 material Appaloosa. And you probably have an Ash in hand, Mourner in hand, something in hand that's fairly useful. So all this will get banished. You're like, well, all that's banished now. Well, guess what? You survived another turn, and you can literally go right back into it. Now, and you didn't have to make a 4 material. You could have added the Ash off of this and had this as follow-up and kept the Poplar in the deck. That's another option. It's all up to you at that point on you're going to have to read the game. But your best play, if you're going for follow-up, will be to add the Ash and just hold it, and then you could do this next turn. But it's all about what your hand looks like. I can't tell you, this for that, but you're ending on that. The other option is you would keep some bodies on the board, and just turn this into a SP Little Knight. Which let me get my SP Little Knight. Where are you at? SP Little Knight, you can go SP, banish whatever troublesome monster is on the field. It's all up to you at that point, though. which one's better. So I would typically go with this. That way you have, if one of these survives, you at least have a Flamberge on the crackback. But again, that's just all up to you. But that is your most optimal plays through Shifter. I mean, that's literally so many interruptions, and you didn't even do anything. Like, and they're probably going to look at you like, how'd you do all that? I shifted you, bro. Why am I not winning? Well, yeah, you just got to get good. Now, that sounds mean. But anyways, so let's go into another play. So you get shifted. All you have is the Poplar. All you have is Poplar. Okay, so this is your suboptimal play, but it's better than nothing. So you can go Poplar, normal summon Poplar, effect. We're gonna grab Temple again. Grab Temple, place Temple, effect. We're still gonna grab Oak. Okay, so here, this is a little bit rougher, but you have to go for the Linkuriboh. The only time you should go for this line actually is if this is all you have. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to special the Oak, and then we're going to special the Poplar effect. We're going to grab, and of course you want to do this in defense for safety reasons. Depending on your hand, you could go for this. Or if you're playing the Subversion, you can also grab the Subversion. So it's all up to you on what you think is going to be better for that specific situation. Like if you're playing a Mira, you may want to grab this if you don't think they can finish you. But anyway, this is the more suboptimal play, but at least you have... it's very unlikely that they'll be able to OTK you through this. So... they're going to have to go into SP to banish this, and then they won't be able to attack you directly. The other play, which it's a little more stupid play, is you could do this and just end on an SP. Just do this, end on an SP, or you could actually do this, and, well, this will be gone, actually. Wait, I'm sorry. You couldn't end on an SP. I was thinking of a different play. The play before that, you could just hard end on SP, but I don't know why you would. Because the only thing is why you would is in case you're scared of Cosmic Cyclone. Maybe this is going after siding. Then you could argue just go for SP if your hand is good enough. But that's the much weaker play, and I think it's equally as risky because it's only one interruption. So. And anyways, guys, that's how you play through Shifter play through Shifter with Snake Eyes. Now, one reason why this card is so good, if I can find it, this card is if they Shifter you and you can do all that and look at their hand, that is really good. Also, but they're going to Shifter you in draw phase most likely, so that will turn that off, unfortunately. But if they wait till main phase for some reason, if they're waiting to see what you're playing, maybe, because there is an argument to do that, but it's dangerous against Snake Eyes because if they get the Witch out, then you basically gave them a free play that they otherwise wouldn't have had, a free body, and then they can do a little more stuff. So I'll just show you that, for example, depending on what version you're playing. So and there's an argument for it as a Dimension Shifter player. I'll show you. So you got the Witch. We're going to special the Witch effect. If this is our only play, if this was our only play, you're probably still going to be in a good position. Like if you're playing Shifter, when you summon this on summon, they're probably going to Shifter you here. Probably. So if they Shifter you here, it depends on your hand, though. If you have no other starters in your hand, then you're just in a bind. So you would definitely go Temple. You would still do the Temple play, and then you would place Ash at this point because you're just going for bodies. If you don't have another body like to normal summon, then you're in a bad position. If you do though, and then you would do this, grab Ash effect, grab the original, and if they can't clear the board, you have a little bit of follow up, or you could grab Ash off of Ash, up to you. Either way, you have the original off of the Poplar. So the other play, if you have the normal, and this is why it's a mess up if they shifter you here, you can grab Poplar effect, grab the original. Where did I put the original? Where did I put the original? Okay, you'll grab the original for follow-up, and this is all on your turn. So all this is going to do for you, if you, and then you would have this placed, I'm sorry, you would also have the oak. You would place the oak if you had an Ash in hand. Okay, so this play actually is really not that bad. So we would still go for a similar play, except we would make the Linkuriboh. The only issue is with this play is it's going to open you up to Super Poly. So we would still make the Linkuriboh, and then we would go into IP Masquerena. IP Masquerena with these, and then the next turn you would summon this out with this. Then you would go Poplar, Ash, and then you would add, if you're playing, that's why I recommend playing all the spells, because you're gonna have this, and then this is actually a really good card and it's searchable, so having one in your deck's not too bad. Then you can search that, and then you can search another Ash. So this is your hand. Then you can go IP with these four. With these four, or you can just go 3. It's up to you. But 4 is probably not a bad idea. But if they have Super Poly, you're kind of in a pickle there. Yeah. So you'd have a format Appaloosa, and you'd have this to save you. So, and this would have the protection of the IP. So the chances of you surviving that turn is very high. But typically they're gonna shifter you in the draw phase. So this play is not gonna really happen that much. So I would not really worry about that personally. I wouldn't bank on this particular play. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you took something from this. This is, it's a lesser known play through Shifter. For some reason, a lot of people don't know about it. And I think it's a really good one to have in your back pocket, because the deck's just so strong. Like, this deck is just so, if they cannot OTK you, you're gonna come back and you're gonna win 99% chance, you know, unless they double shifter you. You know, if you're playing Flu and then they do the double shifter thing and the Feather Storm, yeah, you're probably screwed, buddy. But anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.